Sasa hawa ni jamaa ambayo ndio wako kwenye mstari wa mbele pale, they say where the rubber meets the road, because they are the ones who are down there with wananchi. Na tukiongea juu ya kuboresha hali ya maisha ya watu wetu, chombo ya kwanza kabisa ni ugatuzi. Na vile mnavyojua, ugatuzi ilikuwa na maadui wengi zaidi. Kuna wale wengi ya watu ambaye hawaamini ugatuzi inaweza kusaidia watu wetu. Wanataka kurudisha huko nyuma. Sisi tuelekea Canaan, wanataka kurudisha sisi Misri. Tunasema la, mpaka tuendelee mbele. Tukiongea juu ya uchumi mashinani ni ugatuzi. Kuongea juu ya kuboresha hali ya kilimo katika taifa letu, miundo msingi, kuongea juu ya mambo ya maji, mambo ya stima, afya, elimu, kila kitu ni kule chini. Ndio hawa wako pale. Na kila mtu anakubali siku hizi ati tangu tulete ugatuzi, hali ya maisha ya watu wetu huko mashinani imeboreshwa. And the aim of the BBI was to improve our governance structure. They say that a good idea can always yield to a better idea. And a better idea yields to the best idea. And what we were intending to do was basically to try to improve. And I know that working together with these governors, we can be able to improve service delivery to our people. We can be able to do better roads in our rural areas and in our urban areas. We'll be able to supply water to everybody, as I said, because water, I've said, is a right to each and every Kenyan. We can be able to produce more food in our country so that our country becomes self-sufficient in terms of food production. We can also be able to do value addition to goods that are produced in our farms, goods which are down there, the minerals in our country. We can be able to, and this will itself provide a lot of employment to our youth. Our youth right now are lacking productive employment. And that's why I said that we want to ensure that each sub-county has a particular industry, specializes in a particular product. One sub-county, one product. This will help us in our program for industrialization of our country. You know, today a very important exercise is starting. That is voter registration of our people. And we want these governors to go down there and champion the process of ensuring that our young people register as voters so that they can be able to participate in the most historic elections in our country on the 9th of August this year. The journey is on. Azimio la Umoja, as we said, is our clarion call. That we want to unite our people, that the people become one, irrespective of their status in terms of wealth, because somebody is actually agitating for a class war, that, tajiri na mahaslas. In every society, there must always be capital owners, those who will be owning means of production, and those who are also employed. You do not deprive the rich so that you can enrich the poor. You create opportunity for the poor to become rich. This is what we want to do ourselves, so that our people can be able to change their socio-economic status. Upward social mobility is what we want, so that we create a bigger middle income class in our country. And we can do it, and this is what is going to move this country from a struggling third world economy to a middle income, and finally a first class society among the richest in the world. Kenyans can do it. Kenyans have ability to do it. Only opportunity is lacking, and we will give him that opportunity to change Kenya.
This has been a consultative meeting between governors and the fifth, His Excellency Raila Odinga, to reassure him of our support and also to discuss the way forward with regard to the August elections. There were 30 of us present with a couple of apologies. Broadly, we've looked first, support for devolution. Now, since the advent of devolution following the 2013 elections, the fifth has been consistent that devolution must succeed and must be strengthened. Whether devolved units are strong or are weakened, whether devolved units get more or less funding is tied to this election. Whether devolution survives at all is tied to this upcoming general election. Nobody should entertain the illusion that devolution is entrenched enough not to be disbanded. As governors, we feel strongly that devolution will be safe, or will only be safe, under the hands of a Raila Odinga-led government. Hence, our declaration of support. We have taken note of the commitment by His Excellency Raila Odinga to peaceful campaigns and peaceful elections. We have taken note of his restraint and voice of reason. We are here to help build a watertight alliance for Kenya, an alliance to prevent the country from falling in the wrong hands and backsliding into monolithic and dictatorial conditions. We are keen to lead Azimio's Azimio team's aggressive grassroots mobilization in every county, all the wards, through peaceful and progressive campaigns. This time, we have no time to waste on pre-election or post-election standoff and violence that has wasted our country in past elections. We are therefore agreed that will be part and parcel of the journey to a united, peaceful, progressive and prosperous Kenya as envisioned in Azimio la Umoja.
I consulted my people in Makueni on Thursday. We had a meeting from the entire county of our leadership, and they gave me the go-ahead to support Azimio through Muungano party, and they told me that I have still edge on my side, and at some future point I will resume my presidential candidature.
Ni kwamba tulipata habari kutoka duru za kuaminika kwamba mpango mmoja wa William Ruto ni kupiga vita ugatuzi. Na hii ndio sababu umeona magavana wasiopungua 30 na wasokuwa hapa wamekuja kwa baba kwa hakikisho kwamba devolution is here to stay.
Happy as governors that we have found a person who can actually protect, defend devolution. We know before we got a new constitution that we used to go begging at the national government. People of Kenya have found out that they can actually get resources when they need it, where they need it, and that is because it is embedded in the constitution. There is one person who over the years never supported the constitution. Not when we tried in 2005, not when we did it in 2010, and even now when we wanted to amend it in 2021. I mean, somebody must forever be always wanting to do things that are not right for this country. I want to ask Kenyans to be warned that there is a danger in electing one person and that is William Samoei Ruto.
And we have also pledged that as we go back to our respective counties, we are going to ensure that we mobilize our people to the man, both to register as voters and also to ensure that in the coming elections we are able to put our vote where it counts.